What is going on, everybody, and welcome back to another video. Now, I've been getting a lot of comments in my YouTube channel and in my Discord to do a Barry Berkman video. So today we're doing a Barry Berkman versus serial killer slash hitman video. Now, let's just stop yapping and just get right into the tier list. But like we do before every single video, let me explain the tiers for you guys so you guys understand what I'm ranking. Coming in at S tier is They'd Kill Barry, which is pretty self-explanatory. Honorable battle, which means it'll be kind of a 50-50. It'll basically be like Freddy versus Jason or Obi-Wan versus Anakin. It would be a very, very close fight. Somewhat hard, which means it would be somewhat hard for Barry to kill these people, but inevitably they would end up to die by Barry. And their fish food is, yeah, this is just GG, easy peasy. So coming in first, we have Ladybug from The Bullet Train. Now I know this movie is essentially a comedy, but Ladybug still is no joke whatsoever. Ladybug is actually an assassin himself, and he's a pretty darn good one too. But there's one problem with Ladybug, is that he doesn't really like killing, so he tries to go on small jobs. That's the whole entire reason why he went on the bullet train in the first place. But he's also pretty good at hand-to-hand combat as well, and he's also pretty smart, because in that one scene that he went up against the Hornet, she was, you know, an assassin as well. Like, she essentially poisoned him in the hand with a syringe, and he ripped the syringe out of his hand, then put it into her to bait her to take out the antidote, so then he could get the antidotes. So honestly, he's pretty smart, and he's also pretty skilled in hand-to-hand. And also, he has like really good luck, but then again, he doesn't really have that good luck as well, so it's kind of weird, to be honest. But I'm not gonna lie, Barry with a handgun just easily takes Ladybug out. Yes, in some situations he has a lot of good luck and he does tank bullets, but Barry's accuracy is just way too OP. I mean, Barry barely misses at all. So to be honest, Ladybug isn't fish food, because I mean, like, he has some feats, to be honest. Like, the character Ladybug isn't that bad if you truly look into the character, so I would say it's somewhat hard. Like, Barry could kill him easily, but it'll be just a little challenging for, you know, Barry because of the luck that, you know, Ladybug has. Next, we have Tony Montana from Scarface. Now this is actually pretty interesting as well, because Tony can tank a lot of damage as well, and almost probably even more than Ladybug. And on top of that, because as we've seen at the end of Scarface, Tony basically is in like a 1v20. His entire mansion is surrounded by people that have AK-47s, and Tony even manages to take some out with him and tanks all of that damage before finally going out. But what Tony does have that's over Ladybug is that Tony is a mob boss. He has a lot of resources. But then again, Barry's a hitman. That's what he's designed to do. It wouldn't ever just be a 1v1, because Tony wouldn't go anywhere without his men, or people around him, of course. So just for that, I think Tony Montana would have to be honorable battle, because of the fact that he just has so much resources and he has people working for him. But Barry is way more skilled in hand-to-hand. He's way more skilled in stealth and stalking, like literally everything. So actually, no, that's kind of hard. So honestly, actually, I'll put him in somewhat hard. Actually, I changed my mind. The only reason why I would say somewhat hard is because he would have to get around his henchmen. Next, we have Anton Chigurh from No Country for Old Men. Now, just right off the bat, I would have to put Anton in honorable battle 110%. Anton is also a very skilled hitman and very accurate. He can also tank a lot of damage, like in the car crash that we've seen at the end for No Country for Old Men, and also the gunshots that he takes throughout the movie. But I put him over these two because he's just way more meticulous, he has better planning, and he's also a better shot. But in the end, to be honest, I do have Barry Berkman 110% killing Anton Chigurh. But I feel like it would be an honorable battle. I feel like Barry would get hit sometimes. I feel like it would be a very juicy battle. Like they did for Freddy versus Jason. It was like a slasher 1v1 movie. For Hitman 1v1 movies, they should throw in Anton versus Barry. I think that would be pretty lit. And I don't care if they have the retcon stuff, but just do it, okay, please. Next, we have Hannibal Lecter from Hannibal. Now, this is the TV show show Hannibal we're talking about. Now, right off the bat, I will say this. Barry is 110% murking Hannibal in, a gun duel. 100%, I'll give him that. But Hannibal, in my opinion, beats him in everything else. Maybe not hand to hand. I would maybe have to give that to Barry, but still, his IQ, his planning, his stealth, just the entire 9 yards. Hannibal just has so much more feats, so much more skills than Barry. He's practically a superhuman character, I would say. Hannibal is just that OP. We've seen the minds that Hannibal can manipulate just through therapy alone. His manipulation tactics are insane. And the thing is, if it ever comes down to a gunfight, I feel like Hannibal would 100% be 2 steps ahead of Barry. So he would either take his bullets,
I took your bullets,
or just somehow be in the right place at the right time and kill him. And honestly, I feel like Hannibal Lecter would 110% kill Barry Berkman. Next, we have Agent 47 from Hitman. Now, yeah, okay, there's just really no debate in this whatsoever. Agent 47 is the prime example of a hitman. If you look up literally just hitman in Google, Agent 47 will come up. Like, let's just do this together. Hitman. Yup. Agent 47 pops up. This is no debate whatsoever. Agent 47 is the textbook definition of a hitman. So without a doubt, Agent 47 is slapping Barry Berkman. There is no diff whatsoever. Next, we have Isaac Sirko from Dexter. Now this one is also very interesting. Isaac Sirko is a very good shot, and we've seen him survive almost the impossible. That one scene where Dexter baits him into enemy territory, he's actually caught off guard in that scene, and he manages to emerge victorious. It's that one bar fight scene, if you know what I'm talking about, from Isaac Sirko. So yeah, Isaac Sirko is also very, very skilled in gunfights, and he can also tank a lot of damage. But to be honest, Barry Berkman, I feel like, would be Isaac Sirko in a gun duel 110%. Barry just has that accuracy that is just very OP. Definitely not better than Agent 47. Barry also has very, very quick reaction speed, even more quick than that Isaac Sirko bar fight scene. Isaac Sirko would have to go in honorable battle. Next, we have John Wick from, John Wick. Yeah, no, there's no debate about this as well, but the thing is, I'm putting John Wick in the second best tier in S tier, because Agent 47, he's killing John Wick, let's be honest, and he's killing Hannibal Lecter, let's be honest. Next, we have Dexter from Dexter. I've said this before, but I kind of think I'm going to backtrack on my statement. In a short, I said that I think that Barry would kill Dexter, but because now I look at it like this. If Barry knew that Dexter was onto him, he would 100% kill Dexter. I feel like that because Barry always got that thing on him. You know what I'm saying? And Barry would never let it go to hand. He would just pop Dexter right then and there. Like, it could never really get physical. The only time I see it getting physical is if Dexter sneaks up on him, which, I mean, yeah, he does that for literally every one of his victims, but there is some people that see him coming within his show. But I feel like in the long run, I do think Dexter will kill him just because of Dexter's stalking, his planning, and just knowing when to strike when the iron's hot. That's how he really has the advantage over all his victims. He just hides in the shadows like he's Batman and just waits for the perfect time to strike. So yeah, I do think that Dexter inevitably will kill Barry Berkman, but to be honest, I think it's very, very, very close, to be honest. Next, we have Arthur Morgan from Red Dead Redemption 2. He's an excellent marksman. As we all know, if you played the games, you know that he is one of the best. I think Arthur would be at the top of honorable battle. And honestly, I have the odds in Arthur's favor. And the thing is, I'm not 100% sure who wins, because then again, guys, people that are in the honorable battle really means that it could go both ways. It's essentially a 50-50. Like, they could kill Barry or they could not. And in my opinion, I kind of have Arthur leaning more towards killing Barry, but this one is pretty hard. I've been processing this for a couple minutes now, and I really can't come up with a solid argument. So yeah, let me know what you guys think about this matchup, Arthur Morgan versus Barry. I kind of have it more leaning into Arthur's favor, but I can't really say for sure that he would kill Barry, so I'll put him at the top of honorable battle. Now, I just realized that I didn't even use fish food at all, and really looking back at it, I can honestly say that Ladybug, compared to everybody on this list, is really fish food, to be honest. And you could also say Tony is fish food, but honestly, I feel like this kind of works, to be honest. Let me know what you guys think.